Welcome to Cruising with E-Rider. On today's show, we're going to start off with part 2 of the Concours the Elegance. And after that, we're going to go down to Carl's Body Shop, where Matt Miller is getting us ready for winter. So stay tuned for that and more on Cruising with E-Rider. John, tell me about this car, man.
Well, this is a 1936 Cord, and this one is kind of special. It's a one-of-a-kind Cord because in 1936, it was purchased by André Citroën of Paris.
Oh, okay.
Of the Citroën Motor Car Company.
Yeah.
And they shipped this in 36 to the Citroën factory. And they were developing their traction Avant 15.6, CV15.
Right.
That came out in 1938. They built it through about 53. But this literally was the car they designed the front end for the Traction Avant 15 CV on.
Really?
It was built on this chassis, and this
so it was de-engineered essentially by them.
This Cord has 400 millimeter cast aluminum wheels, pre-World War II.
Right. Rack
and pinion steering, ball joint suspension, and torsion bar suspension.
Almost a modern car.
Yes, and you got to remember this was all done in 1936.
Right.
Now, the car was in the projects department at Citroën, and this is the interesting part of the story. This one and a black sedan was shipped to Citroën from Cord, and the German army in World War II, when they took over Paris, they took the black sedan back to Germany. It was never seen since. We think it was blown up. This was still in the projects department all through World War II. The Germans were making raw material in that plant. We didn't want to bomb Paris, so we tried to precision bomb. The American Air Force, the Army Air Force, tried to precision bomb that factory.
Okay.
The bombs fell into the river, missed the factory. Well, this car would have been blown up in World War II as well.
Oh my God.
This thing remained there in the factory until 1949, when an American of French descent by the name of Claude Merle, he went to the factory. It was still there in the projects department. He purchased it from Citroën in 1949, drove it all over France, and had it shipped back to the States. And then,
how did you get a hold of it after all that, man?
All that time, a good friend of ours who was in the Auburn Duesenberg Club.
Oh, love him.
All right, his name was Howard Wilson. He's been deceased now about 20 years. Howard did the restoration on it, but it's all original. It's original color. Came out of the factory with a black interior, white paint. Howard restored the body, and then he was getting on in years. He wanted to stay in the club. He sold it to me almost 30 years ago. And then I did some mechanical restoration on it, and it has never been in a trailer since Howard delivered it to me.
Really?
This car, I have personally driven this car almost 30,000 miles.
Now,
it goes all over the country.
Which transmission does this one have?
This has the original Cord transmission.
Okay, so now is it
4-speed front end? It's mounted on the front of the engine.
Right. Is it difficult to drive? Because I've been to the Auburn Cord Duesenberg, and it seems like it depends on who you ask.
Well,
owner A will say, oh, there's no problem. But owner B says, oh my God.
There's no problem on this one, and I'll tell you why.
All right.
The French engineers did not like the Bendix electric shift.
Exactly.
So guess what they did?
What they did?
They designed a whole mechanical column shift to the original Cord transmission. This thing shifts like a dream with a 4-speed column shifter.
Really?
And it never hangs up. And it's smooth as silk.
Because you know that tore so many of them up.
Correct.
So many of them got just tore up, and people thought they weren't no good.
I rebuilt the transmission in this, and I've been, like I said, I've driven it 30,000 miles with that column shifter. And it works.
I don't think I've ever heard. Now, is there a lot of other guys in the club that have that?
This is the only one like this in existence.
Yeah, I didn't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, this is.
Now, you see there, I was walking past. I knew there was a story there. I knew there was a story.
So this, what you're looking at here, is a piece of automotive history.
It is. It's borderline art, man.
Yes, it is, and it's rolling sculpture to boot.
Yeah, and you know, when I think Art Deco,
this is it.
This is it.
This is the epitome of Art Deco.
This is the epitome of Art Deco.
Yes, sir. In fact,
rolling around.
This model Cord was put in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City and shown as modern sculpture.
It is.
Yep.
It's my favorite. That's another reason I stopped.
Of the entire 20th century, of all the automotive designs, course, I'm biased, of course.
You're just a little biased, but that's
biased.
okay.
My favorite design of the 20th century.
All right, man. Where are you coming in from?
We just live south of Dayton here, but
Okay.
we're originally from the New York area.
All right, so not a terrible long way to get to the show.
No, we didn't, and I drove it here.
Good.
Yeah, I drove it from the Centerville area.
Man, thank you for the story. Thank
My
you for
pleasure.
preserving the car and being on Cruising with the E-Rider.
Okay.
Bang. 3. Now, man, the reason I stopped you is you have just corrected me that I did not have this bike. I thought I had this bike. Tell me what I'm looking at.
You're looking at a Z1 900 1974 custom bike.
Okay.
And I review bikes. I have a good time doing it. Love bikes, had them all my life. And you're at one of the premier shows there is in the state of Ohio, Dayton Concours de Elegance.
Boy, you ain't joking. Now, where did you find this bike at?
This bike was found in parts, like I like to find them. That way you get them cheaper, then you pour a lot of money into them to make them look right.
Yeah, and you know what you got, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
How much time you got in this one?
In this bike, probably a little over a year.
Okay, that's not bad.
In money, you don't even talk about it because you can't add it up.
No, and if it was about money, you wouldn't be doing it.
You got that right.
All right, so now how many you got, man?
Right now, probably about 7 show bikes. I just
Okay.
like to do show bikes.
Now, is this a business? No?
Strictly a hobby.
This is hobby, this is
Expensive
fun?
hobby that you play
Expensive
around
hobby?
with.
All right.
I go out to the shop. My wife says, "Have a great day," and I play with motors.
Ain't that wonderful?
Do all the dirty work.
All the dirty work you want to do.
Yeah.
And look what you got when you finished.
Yeah. Well,
That's the great thing about these old cars and bikes, man.
you're happy with the product. You know all about it, and you have fun. You got to do something in life. I'm too old to chase women. I can't catch them anymore.
Can't catch them anymore and have trouble if you caught them.
You got that right. Wouldn't know what to do.
Wouldn't know what to do. Now, you know the thing about you've made me unhappy now. So you've told me that the bike that I let go in my youth was worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's worth establishing a good amount
Ain't
of
that
money.
sad?
It's an H2 Kawasaki, and you probably had the 73 or 74.
It was, yeah.
And they're expensive today.
I know, and I see them at the shows, and it kills me. It's like chopping off a finger every time I see one.
Yeah, well collectible bike.
I know.
You'll like it.
I know. You know,
Get it back.
that's what I'm. Yeah, it's getting to that point,
You
man.
could go out there and find them.
Got to sew the finger back on.
Yep.
And see, that wasn't a hard interview, was it?
No, that was good.
E-Rider's easy, man.
I'm out of words.
Dude, thank you so much. Now, do you try to get rid of them? I mean, is this something you got a
I show
website
'em.
for or something?
Show them for about a year or so, and then after that, somebody will come along and twist the wrist, and they go. I
And he
got one in
offers you-
Australia, 2 in
Really?
California in a museum.
Okay. All right, man. Dude, it was good meeting you.
Same here. You
All
have
right.
a wonderful day here.
And we'll see you next year if you come out here.
I come every year.
All right, brother.
Try coming up yourself to Arthritis Show in Dublin, Ohio.
Oh, I've wanted to go for a couple years.
Metro Center. I run the motorcycle division.
Do you?
Yeah.
So if we came up here, we get some special treatment, a T-shirt.
Absolutely.
We get a T-shirt.
Sure.
Oh, we'll be there next
I'll
year.
fix you up in July early.
All right, brother.
Top-notch show.
All right, man. Keep
Take
cruising
care.
with E-Rider.
Bye-bye.
Red Zone Motorsports is the name you need in auto restoration, from the smallest detail to complete restoration. We see our mission to preserve American automotive history. Our goal is to build a relationship with our customer and watch their dream car come to life. A staff with the knowledge you need and experience you're looking for.
Midwest Muffler Pros is the shop you have been looking for. The home of top-end custom exhaust systems. With a fully trained staff for any mechanical issue, from brakes to the check engine light. Locally owned and conveniently located just off I-75 at 3061 Dryden Road. Call today to make an appointment at 937-293-2450. That's Midwest Muffler Pros.
I love my ride, but not just any bike, it has to be a sporty strike. Great looking and super stable, just the way I like them. Don't forget, bike storage available to keep your ride dry and warm. That's Sporty Strikes and Bikes at 7426 North 60 Drive, Dayton, Ohio.
Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. Experienced staff. Attention to detail. Foreign and domestic transmissions. Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. 118 North Broad Street, Fairborn, Ohio. 879-4754. That's Wayne Gorby Transmission.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any make or model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
This is the home of Hot Rod Chrome, Metal Bright, in business since 1973, specializing in chrome plating, metal polishing, powder coating, molding restoration, and die-cast metal repair. Located at 2445 Neff Road in Dayton, Ohio. Metal Bright, the home of Hot Rod Chrome.
All right, we're down here at Carl's Body Shop, and we're with Matt Miller and soon-to-be boss, his daughter.
Yeah.
What I need to know is, you know, winter's coming in on us fast. What should we do, and who should we call?
Well, winter's almost here. It's already, we had frost on the ground this morning, so that's a good sign it's here. So what we want to do is we want to make sure our car is ready for the winter, because if it's not, it can be very hard on your car. First of all, we want to make sure the service is up good. We want to make sure that the oil change is good. We want to make sure that we check the antifreeze to make sure it can go below freezing.
Right.
Some of them 30 below plus. That way you have to worry about the freezing in the engine or the radiator and breaking anything, because it will. If it freezes because it can't go
But what if
below.
I've got a brand new car, a really new car? I don't need any of that service stuff, do I?
You shouldn't, but it doesn't hurt to have it checked.
That's the thing
Make
right
sure.
there.
That's
the
right.
thing.
So you
Because
just want to make sure.
okay, because we don't know really. I mean, if you've got a car that's 5 or 6 years old, you don't know the condition of the radiator fluid.
That's right. You don't know. It could have leaked at one time. Somebody could have just filled it back up with water. You just never know.
Yeah. Your kid could have went out there and put tap water in your car, and now it's all thinned out.
You just don't know. Just
No.
like your windshield washer fluid. If it's not real windshield washer fluid, it could be a problem. So
And it'll freeze up.
it will freeze up and break everything. So
All right, check your stuff. You got it?
I got to turn that off.
Okay. So we're going to pick it up at.
Windshield washer, huh?
So now, other than windshield wipers, we should check our oil, I would think. Do we change our oil? Is it something that you
Every
do in the winter?
3,000 miles is the rule of thumb.
Right.
Some can go 6,000 now. You check your manual and it'll tell you.
Okay.
But windshield wiper blades,
Oh, man,
here's
that's
the
a good
thing
one.
out here, because
Yeah.
if you got a bad windshield wiper blade and you're driving behind one of those salt trucks and it splashes salt up and it's barely
That is
getting off,
terrible.
going down the highway at 65 miles an hour, it could be very dangerous when something pops up like. So make sure you got plenty of windshield washer fluid.
Right.
It's good stuff. It's not going to freeze up on your windshield, because
Right.
somebody puts water in there, it freezes up on your windshield, then you got a sheet of ice. Your blades are brand new. They're not that much. Put new blades on it
Always.
and make sure you're in good shape.
Now, is that something, if I brought my car down here to Carl's, would you guys do like a service
We
check?
do.
Is
We
there
have
a service check?
We do have a check. We check everything for you.
Okay,
And
so
that way there's peace of mind that way.
and I wouldn't have to worry about it that way.
That's right.
Okay, so now, like your daughter here, what are the things you're going to stick in her car this winter to make sure she don't get in trouble out on the side of the road?
Well, she's going to be driving here real soon. She's getting her license, and we want to make sure she's got a blanket in there in case she goes off the road or something. And
Right.
she's stuck down until help comes, or for some reason the car quits, or she has a flat, she's stranded.
Yeah.
We want to make sure she's got a blanket, make sure she's got a couple of bottles of water in the car. They have the emergency radios that are available.
Gotta have
We've got one of those here we can show you. We want to make sure that she's got a cell phone charger and her cell phone.
I was just going to say cell phone charger, because that's what always goes dead when you're on the side of the road.
That's right. And you think, oh, you're good. They're cheap. You can have them, plug it in the cigarette lighter. You know, want to make sure the tank is close to full. Here's the thing. If you're running on empty a lot, first of all, that puts a lot of pressure and a lot of work on the fuel pump system. Fuel pump stays cool by the fuel in the tank, believe it or not. So if you run it low all the time, that thing runs hot. The life of the fuel pump can actually...
You're talking to me because you know I'm one of those.
Can be short-lived.
Yeah.
And if you're stuck somewhere, you end up going off the road or something, or if you're seeing one of these crazy traffic jams. I mean, you hear about these traffic jams.
Oh, they happen all the time.
7 hours on the highway. If you're low on fuel, you're going to freeze. So,
you know, an extra can of gas might not be a bad idea to have.
Yeah, you keep your tank fuel. I really don't.
You don't endorse that because
I'm not crazy about carrying a can of gas around the car. Maybe an empty can in case you need to walk or something. Gas, but I'm not sure. But anyway, keep your tank fuel. If it gets down to half, fill it up. It's just good on the fuel pump and
the tank.
Yeah, and the tank. Keeps that condensation down because that condensation will get in there. You get some water in the tank, you know, and plus you just want to make sure that if you are stranded, you got some fuel in there, you know, and if it looks like it's going to be a while, warm the car up, shut it off, you know, but don't crank the radio the whole time because you might run the radio down, the battery down to where you can't start it back up. So just be smart, and we got to teach our family, you know, as dads and as parents, we got to teach our kids because they might not always be able to get a hold of us. And so we got to teach them while they're young so that you know, it could be dangerous, and we don't want that danger to happen.
And you can drop out of cell phone range. It happens.
Right, it happens. So.
Fat Boys, the ultimate resource for wheels, tires, and service for your vehicle. Conveniently located at 3050 Springboro Pike with a full service center and a huge selection of wheels and rims and lift accessories for your vehicle. With over 30 years of experience, that's Fat Boys. 3729426.
Hi, I'm Christina of Burton Antique Auto Parts in Dayton, Ohio. We specialize in manufacturing and finding rare and custom parts for your classic Ford. All of our parts are made of the best materials available. Go online to view a full catalog of all the parts we make for your classic Ford, or call me on our toll-free line 1-877-277-6753.
Chris's Carb Shop, family owned with 13 years experience, specializing in hot rods, fuel injection, and late model fuel systems, with a huge selection of vintage carburetor cores and hard to find fuel systems. Fill all your fuel system needs at Chris's Carb Shop, located at 7718 North Main Street in Dayton, Ohio.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any make or model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
Cylinder Head and Block Service has been providing quality machine work since 1980. Located at 412 Market Street in Brookville, Ohio. Whether it's a numbers matching restoration, muscle car, street rod, or everyday vehicle, we can build your engine the way you want it built. So when you're ready to tackle your next engine project, call Cylinder Head and Block Service 937-833-5557, where quality is standard. Rhonda's Homemade Candy, the area's finest homemade candy, made in small batches, available in unique flavors, natural ingredients. Be sure to try our one-of-a-kind Buckeyes, our fabulous fudge, and our hand-dipped candies. All orders are shipped free. Please visit our website to see our incredible selection of candies to order from, or call 937-286-2731. Be sure to friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That's Rhonda's Homemade Candy.
Brakes are important, tires are important. We want to make sure we've got plenty of tread in our tires. We're running a tire special right now. Big discount on tires. If you stick a coin down in there and his head goes away, then you're good. But if you can see his head, top of his head, you need tires. Yeah. So we want to make sure we got plenty of tread on our tires, make sure alignment's good.
Alignment's important,
It is very
especially,
important.
man, in bad weather.
Well, you know, it's not, your car could pull, you know, you got ice on the road, it's gonna be hard to control. But alignment keeps those tires from wearing like they should. Make sure you rotate them every 6 months so that you always got some good rubber on the front, if it's front wheel drive. And that's your,
Always a
that's your
good idea.
steer tire. And if you got a traction tire in the back, make sure there's plenty of tread. Make sure the air's up in it. You know, in the wintertime, it seems like air goes down in your tires.
And they're always flat. They get mushy fast.
So you gotta get a gauge and check them. Bring it by here. We check them for free.
Really?
Yeah. Some of these air tires, they won't charge for that.
That's why we're doing this segment. What I want to communicate to everybody in the audience, that none of us have any time. None of us can get this stuff done ourselves. But we can bring our car down here and have a little bit of peace of mind knowing that all that stuff was checked.
Yep.
And reasonably fast. You guys always, you get them in, you get them out, and you get us back on the road.
And teach your kids, teach your family members how to do the same thing. You never
Yeah.
know when something might happen, and last thing you want them out stranded, not knowing what to do.
Well, and it always costs more money.
That's right.
Heaven forbid something terrible happens. Tell me a little bit about your towing, man.
Well, we have 24/7 towing. We've been doing it for years. Carl's been here 80 years, and all you do
We've
is
used
call our
you a
number.
few times.
Oh yeah, all you do is call our number 24/7. We'll come out and pick you up, take you wherever we need to go. We can bring it back here, do an estimate on any repairs, if it's a collision, or even if it's mechanical
Right.
work, tires, brakes, just whatever you need. So don't hesitate to call 253-5166. That's the 937 area code.
Okay.
Put that in your phone, just log it in your phone. And if you need something, call us. We'll help you out. I mean, that's what we do.
That's the service, man. That's why I'm down here.
Yeah.
After years and years of being with you guys, we always hear the same thing from all your customers. They were great, good service, great prices, and easy to get to. Where are we located at?
We're located right here on Wayne Avenue, right off 35, close to 75, not too far from 675.
Right.
Right here, right up the street from the Oregon District. Everybody knows where that is. And been here 80 years, right here on Wayne Avenue. We've got convenient customer parking in the rear. And we love to take care of people. And that's
Yeah,
what
when
we
you
do.
drive by the front, you're like, well, where do you park? You pull around back, there's all kinds of parking back
We
here.
got parking in the back here, place to come in. We got the offices back here. Like I said, we got 24/7 towing. We can get your car in here. The next business day, we'll bring it in and take a look at it for you and give you a call and let you know what's going on.
So if you have to get towed, you can get all the service done right here.
That's right, right here.
All right, now,
So we can help any way we need to.
now tell me about your daughter driving. She's going to be getting behind the wheel
She's getting her
soon.
temps next week, and
So what are you
she's
telling
excited.
her as a new driver?
We've been actually teaching her how to drive.
Right. You've been teaching her how to drive?
My wife's been teaching her a lot.
Is it the wife or has it been him?
It's my mom.
Okay. Okay.
So mom's been teaching her how to drive, and
That's good. I like
we learned a lot the other night just driving around about. We saw a car in front of us that was hitting the yellow line, and
Right.
you can get a ticket for that.
Oh, they'll pull you over in a second. My son's been pulled over
Solid
for
yellow line.
yeah,
There's a reason for that.
yeah.
We taught her the lines that are got openings in them is passing. The white line you want to stay off of too, and then the
Yeah.
turn lanes and all that kind of stuff. So we've been teaching her little as we go. She's got a
Good.
little time to go, but
You gonna be a car person?
oh yeah, she's got to be.
What are you driving?
Tell her we just
A Mercedes.
yeah.
Oh, white Mercedes?
She got a black Mercedes
Black Mercedes. Oh,
for her
okay.
birthday. So
Ooh,
she's been a
very
good
nice.
girl, and we told her she was good and kept her grades up. We get her
Good.
safe.
Good. And it's a good, solid car.
Good solid car.
So remember, service, Carl's Body Shop. Good towing, Carl's Body Shop. Is there anything else you want to close with, Matt?
Well,
Besides,
we just want to thank all our customers for over the years for coming back. Most of our customers will repeat. A lot of people tell their friends. Just want to thank them for being so loyal to us. I know there's hundreds of different choices in town, but we do appreciate them coming back year after year after year to get their cars worked on, and it means a lot. So we just want to thank you guys. Have a great, safe holiday season. Like I said, 24/7, 937-253-5166. Give us a call. CarlsBodyShop.com. Let us know. We can help you out.
All right, and stay safe. And the next time we come down here, there'll be a Christmas tree, and we'll be talking Christmas specials.
Yeah, we got specials coming up over Christmas.
All right.
So happy holidays and thank you.
And keep cruising with E-Rider.
Oh yeah.
And Carl's Body Shop.
Yep, cruising with E-Rider. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ray Sloan of Cruising with E-Rider. If you'd like to see past episodes of E-Rider, go to our website, which is eridertv.weebly.com. You can see one-of-a-kind videos there. You can see pictures from shows we've been to, all kinds of stuff. You can also find us on Facebook and on YouTube. So, keep cruising with E-Rider, get your cars out, and keep cruising.